Hello, and welcome to Rubles Rambles here at the Maycomer Center. This week, as you can see, there's a very nice full moon. This is actually a video from last night through my telescope, but tonight is when the moon is actually going to be full. Jupiter is also going to be visible. Here you can kind of see some stripes on its face. There we go. And those dots next to it are some of the Galilean moons.
So, as you saw, the moon and Jupiter are in their prime right now. So tonight, there's going to be a full moon, and that is like when the moon is at opposition. So, as I said last week, Jupiter was at opposition last Friday, and so they're both going to be around the same part of the sky, because they both have to be around opposite the sun. So if you look tonight and look for the moon, Jupiter will be the bright thing that's not moving near it. And then tomorrow night, the moon will be lower than Jupiter, and it'll keep going. But tonight, the moon and Jupiter will be really nice. So as you saw in the videos through my telescope, you can see some of the moons of Jupiter, even with just like 7x50 binoculars. That's 7 magnification and 50 millimeter aperture. You should be able to see the little line of moons right next to Jupiter. So if you've got binoculars, definitely check that out. There's this thing called the opposition effect that happens where in the few days around opposition, an object will get much brighter. Like it'll increase somewhat as it gets closer to opposition, and then it'll increase much more as it right around opposition. Because normally when you see the moon, even when it's almost full, like last night or in Tuesday night, there will still be any rock on the moon will create a small shadow. And so even though it looks fully illuminated from our perspective, those rocks will be creating a small bit of shadow, and so there will be it won't be like completely illuminated because there are a lot of rocks on the moon, and any little bump makes a shadow. But when it's full, the sun is completely behind us, so we're seeing straight on, so those little things don't make any shadow, so it will get a lot brighter. And the same goes for like Mars. I'm not exactly sure why that happens with Jupiter per se, because it's made of gas, and so I don't know, it would make shadows. But Saturn's rings, being made of small particles of dust, they get noticeably brighter compared to the disk of Saturn or in the few days around opposition, which will be happening in June this year. So yeah, definitely go out tonight, look for Jupiter and the moon. Thank you so much for watching. Clear skies and happy Passover.